Yo, what is going on, YouTube fam? We are back with more CDL action. The CDL, I mean, the kickoff has already started, and I would have uploaded the kickoff stuff and stuff like that, but honestly, just didn't feel motivated enough until now, and hopefully we can keep the motivation going to want to upload to YouTube and talk about this stuff every week because this is my diehard passion at the end of the day. And yeah, this video is going to be week one of the first first week of the online qualifiers for Major One. And yeah, since I haven't really been on the YouTube grind for a little bit, when I go over these matches, I'll go over the teams as in depth as I possibly can, I guess. Since, like I said, I haven't really been here for a while. But the next weeks after that, for the online qualifiers specifically, should be like shorter videos because I mean at the end of the day, they're just online league matches. So yeah, but majors will go in depth again or go more in depth for majors as well since they're majors and very important. But either way, um we're gonna be talking about every match from week one and let's get right into the matches. First matchup on Friday is Florida versus London, and dude, this one's kind of easy, in my opinion. I don't think these teams are both teams are particularly not great in my opinion. Um, Hopefully they improve as the season goes on, but I still feel like as of this moment, the Florida roster is better than London. Um, yeah, I think that'll be a quick one, like a 3-0 3-1. I'm just gonna put 3-1. It's probably the safest option to be honest, but that's where my head's at with that match for sure. Um, the next one is LAG and Boston Breach. And by the way, want to do a formal welcome to Boston Breach to the Call of Duty League. Their roster is actually very underrated, but yet very entertaining to watch. They're the only ones streaming scrims right now out of all the CDL teams. So I watch as much Boston Breach as I can because, like I said, they're the only ones live. So it's only like intel we get of like how teams are doing in scrims is whoever's playing Boston. So yeah. Anyways, LAG versus Boston Breach. Uh, this is. I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a good game. It just depends on what LAG we get. Because that roster, don't get me wrong, the LAG roster is full start stunted, full of a winning roster talent. Yeah, like their roster on paper, they could win an event. But the thing that scares me with LAG is they definitely have the roster to also crumble themselves, which it's kind of looking like that's already kind of started, which is sad because, like I said, this team could propel to the sky and win some events, but I don't know. I like Boston Breach better in this. Uh, by a little, just by a little. Um, I think Boston Breach is a better team right now. They're more motivated and hungry, in my opinion, than LAG. And yeah, I don't know. If LAG can turn their whatever is going on around, then they should be fine. But yeah, next matchup, and this one I'm very excited for because this should be a banger, is Seattle Surge versus New York Subliners. And I just want to I just want to say never would I have thought that I would say a Seattle Surge match anyways is going to be a banger because I think they shocked a lot of people at the kickoff and I mean me included. Don't get me wrong. I feel like they were the like probably the biggest sleeper team there and they just came out and fried. And I'm happy to see Seattle Surge with the roster that finally Feels like they could do something and not stuck in like the 11th, 12th place of the CDL every year, if that makes sense. But either way, um, this is going to be nuts. Uh, I feel like Seattle is probably like just a tiny bit better than New York right now, just a little. I think New York needs a little bit more time. Seattle has obviously proven that they've woken up this game very hungry. Uh, I think they'll continue that trend. I don't see why that dies down anytime soon. Um, yeah, I have it 3-2. It's gonna be a close match, but I think Seattle surges forward in that one. Um, Next matchup is on Saturday. It is Paris Legion versus Atlanta FaZe. I feel like I don't really need to go into too much detail with this one, to be honest. It just I think it's saddening to see because Paris is still like Seattle. Like Paris is the Paris we always know. They're at the bottom of the fucking barrel. It's sad. Like I wish Paris, but like I need them to give more effort in their rosters. I feel like sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see it being close. That should be like a 30-minute series in my opinion. Sorry. Sorry, Paris. This one is a little bit closer but kind of the same vibes as Paris and FaZe. I think Optic should handle business here. No question. Yeah. Like I said in this matchup, I think I personally think London needs more time, and they'll be like a like ninth, eighth team. I guess in my that's probably where see them in my eyes. But yeah, it should be 30-minute series as well. Um, Next matchup should be in banger. This is a rematch of the kickoff. Toronto Ultra versus Seattle Surge. I mean, if you're a fan of the CDL and if you watched it, you know Toronto Ultra took the dub in the kickoff. Congrats to them. I mean, we all knew they were going to come out and still be as nasty as they were in Cold War. Their teamwork is incredible. They all like each other and have great chemistry. So it's not a shock that this team is good again. To be honest. Uh, but this is probably like the toughest matchup of predicting of this whole week, in my opinion. Uh, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm going Seattle. I think they get revenge here. I was kind of hoping Seattle won the kickoff. That'd be dope to see them like. That would have been dope to see Seattle like come back with this fire and surprise everyone and just come out winning the event. But I mean, still a second place for Seattle is nuts. Speaking of where they've been for 2 years, so yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, I think Seattle right now is very hungry and they're going to be scary all year if they stay this way. Next matchup, LAG versus Sunliners. I feel like this one's pretty simple to me. Like I want this, like I said before, I want this roster to do well. I really do, but I just don't have faith in them not crumbling themselves. I don't. It already looks like it started, and we've only watched the kickoff, which is so whack. But oh well. Or yeah, I just New York's team is really good. We all knew they were going to be really good too. So yeah, that's that. This one, yet again, Florida versus Paris. Like I don't know. I'll give Paris a map, but I don't know. Still need Paris needs Paris will be the I feel like Paris will be the first one to roster change this year, in my opinion. It probably a safe bet. But yeah, Florida should take this dub. Next one is LA Thieves versus Atlanta FaZe. I feel like this one's going to be closer than a lot of people think. I mean, we all watched Seattle just pummel FaZe to the ground in the kickoff, which was dope to see, by the way, because I don't I don't personally want to see a team just dominate all year. Uh, I like the competition of the league this year. Every roster is very, very talented. So I think this one's going to be a lot closer than people think. It's not. I don't think you're going to see the same Atlanta phase of last year where they're just dominating everything. I still give Atlanta the edge slightly, but not by much. Not by much. This next one, Optic versus Minnesota. Yeah. I mean, I'm a huge. I love the Minnesota roster. I did last year. I thought they worked great together. I was excited when they picked back up Major. I think that was a big turning point. They just didn't work with Lamar, which sometimes things happen. But I mean, Minnesota, they could be a team that does good. They just need to. I mean, they just need to have the fire. Simple as that. But I don't think they're. I don't think they're gonna prevail versus Optic here. But yeah, so that is my predictions for week 1 of the CDL. Go ahead and save these. There you go, locked in. Uh, yeah, those are my predictions of week 1 of the CDL. If you guys want to do this, just go to Pickem Call of Duty. You see the URL. Just type this in. I'll put it in the description. Let me know your pickems in the comments below. Your thoughts on week 1 and even the kickoff if you wanted to. And yeah, one last thing before I go. Just want to say that minimize this. I am a part of SDG or SnakesDenGaming as a content creator slash streamer. So if you guys want to give them a follow, I will put that link down in the description as well. But yeah, thank you guys for coming back and enjoying some predictions with me. And I promise every video will improve from this point because I'm just getting back in the swing of things. So leave a like, comment, subscribe.